There is a ton of money to be made on the internet when you get in the right thing at the right time. Many of you continue to miss those times over and over and over again, only to watch other people get rich. Well, good news for you. If you're watching this video, you are first. You are actually at the right place at the right time for once in your life. And I'm gonna tell you about our business and why so many people are making so much money in our business. Listen, I know where the money's at. I've been online marketing since 1995. I made a whole lot of money on the internet, and I'm gonna tell you, you're not gonna get anything like this, especially in like a home-based business, because no one has this product. Let me tell you what the product is, and let me tell you why there's so much money in it. Our product is something that makes sense. It's something that's not going away. It's only getting more popular, and it is a must-have. There's not a, well, I really don't need this type of attitude. People know they need it and have to have it, and that's why this thing is basically now a virtual gold mine. This is the new gold rush for sure. Okay, let me tell you what our product is. Our product is reviews, okay? If you go out there and do anything, more than likely you're reading a review about something. 97% of all people, so you're probably in that 97%, read a review before they choose a business, a product, or a service. That's crazy, right? 97%. So I want you to start thinking about money as I talk. Think about that percentage, 97% of all people. Don't you think there's a lot of money in 97%? Of course there is. So now let me talk to you about why people read reviews more now than ever, especially on Google. The last few years, people have been, at least the last 2 years, most of everybody has jumped on Amazon.com. Amazon.com has been a force. Everybody loves the 2-day shipping with Prime, etc., etc. But Amazon did one thing. They've conditioned you. You might not think they've conditioned you, but they have. Almost everybody reads a review before they buy a product on Amazon. Almost everybody, before they put it in their cart, reads the reviews. Amazon has also taught you to look for products that have the most reviews. Okay, they've conditioned you. So now, see, you go online to search for something, and they've conditioned you to actually look for reviews. I want you to think about something too. I want to, again, think about money every time I talk. There is no yellow pages anymore. Some of you young people don't remember the yellow pages, but there's 2 words everybody always says when they need something. Google it. That's the 2 words that everybody always says. For example, there's lots of businesses that you know right now that you frequent, but you don't memorize their phone number. So when you need their phone number, what do? You Google it, just like everybody else does. Well, guess what shows up when you Google? It just doesn't show the phone number. It literally also shows you the reviews. And there have been people that have changed their mind based on those reviews. For example, my friend went to order pizza during the quarantine, and he looked up Papa John's. His son wanted Papa John's. Well, he said, I'm going to Google it, Googled Papa John's phone number, and saw they had some of the worst reviews in the whole country. And he decided that he didn't want Papa John's anymore, and he spent his money somewhere else. Now, if you spent hundreds of thousands of dollars opening up Papa John's and you had a guaranteed sale, would you want that sale to go away and go to another pizza place? Of course you wouldn't. But business owners that are not on top of Google, which they should be because everybody Googles it, they are losing tons of customers. So here's why this is a virtual gold rush for you. Again, I want you to think about money. 99% of the businesses out there need reviews, and they're not using any sort of software like ours to help them get reviews. Most of them, so what they do is nothing. I want you to think about something else. Most people, when they Google something or Google it, they don't type in a business name. A lot of times they don't know the business name. So what they type in is something like plumber Nashville. They type in a general category and the name of their city, or best pizza Nashville, etc. That's what people do, and that's what you do. Guess what happens? A bunch of businesses come up. So let's say your sink broke and you needed a plumber. If one guy had 5 reviews, another guy had 15 reviews, and another guy had 185 reviews, which business would you call? Almost all of you would call the guy with the most reviews. So what does that mean for the other 8 or 9 plumbers that are showing up there in the Google results? Their phones are not ringing, and the guy that spent his time trying to get reviews, his phone's ringing off the hook. That means these other businesses, they might be great at fixing sinks, they might be great at fixing water heaters, etc., but they didn't solve their number one issue that comes to them finding customers, which is Google. So, example, I had a barber shop in town. They opened up in January, and of course they closed a few months during the coronavirus, but they only had 17 reviews. And so I brought my phone out and showed the guy, and I typed in my city name and barbers. All the other barbers had 150, 180, 200 reviews. And I asked him this: if I moved to this town and I was looking for a barber, would I call you? He looked at me and said, probably not. Business owners, see, they're so good at doing what they're doing, they forget that they need to be good and be on top of their marketing. Google is the number one source for them to drive customers in their door, and they want to fix it, and they need to. So what we have done is put together a piece of software that runs in the background of the business and helps businesses get way more reviews. And not just on Google, but Facebook, Yelp, Avo if they're a lawyer, Healthgrades if they're a doctor, Cars.com, AutoTrader if they're a car lot. All the different review sites, our software works in the background. And get this, we show you how to get this software and we white label it to you. We give you the software, we white label it to you, and you get to go out there and sell it to these businesses, and these businesses literally beg for it. When they see it, and all you have to do is take out your phone and Google and show them their results. And they see their results compared to other results. And what the best thing is you can show anybody their results versus all the other results in their same marketplace. Like the barber, I showed him all the other barbers. When they see that they're not competitive, they see that their phones are not ringing and people aren't coming in their door, they want to fix it. They know they have a huge hole in the boat and they want to fix it, and they need to get their reviews fixed. But most business owners, again, are so good at knowing their business, they don't know how to get reviews. I want you to think about this right now. How many restaurants have you gone to that you really, really like, and you have never given them a review? Do you know why? I'm gonna let you think about that for a second. I know why, and I'm gonna tell you why. The reason why is they never ask you. If you go to a restaurant that you love and you really like it, and they said, hey, will you do me a favor, will you give us a review? You would probably say, sure, no problem, I'd love to help you out, I love eating here. But these business owners, they don't know how to ask. And if they ask, it's weird. Then you gotta figure it out and go to your phone and have to go through all the processes yourself to get a review. That's not easy, and that's why most customers do not fill out reviews. Well, our software literally makes it an under 2-minute process for that customer to give them a review, and we make it so easy. Not only that, we have scripts, QR codes we show you how to do, links, everything, flyers, you name it. We are a complete business in a box, and we've seen people go out there and make 5 figures in their first 30 days in our business. And we also have a very powerful affiliate program. So let me talk about that for a second. Okay, I've been doing home-based businesses, MLM businesses, for over 15 years. Most of the time, you're selling a lot of stuff that you can buy it down at the local store, or you're selling a product like travel. That there's other big travel sites like Priceline and all these kind of things, right? Well, guess what? No one's doing what we're doing. We only have basically 1 or 2 competitors out of Silicon Valley, and they're not marketing the way we're marketing. Their software is not anywhere near as good as our software, and they charge way more money than what we can charge, and we get all the customers here. So imagine, and right now, there's not an MLM that touches this. There's not a single MLM or home-based business that has this product. So do you want to separate yourself and have the virtual gold rush? 99% of businesses aren't using a software. They all need reviews. They all want reviews. Think about just how many businesses are in your city alone, and we are actually worldwide. This is the biggest gold rush you're ever going to see. So go watch the rest of our videos. We're going to show you before and afters with our reviews. We're gonna show you how the software works. We're gonna show you what we call our double dip compensation plan, because you can make money direct. We have people that can make 5 figures a month without ever signing up a downline. You can't do that in MLM. But then we have another, we show you how to make another 5 figures off our very powerful affiliate program as well. So we have what we call the double dip compensation plan. There's nothing as big as this right now, and it would be crazy if you miss this, because you could jump into all these businesses that are all Me Too's, selling the same stuff. All these companies sell the same thing. We're different, we set ourselves apart, and it's in demand, and it's a real product. We give you a white label business. So we even have people that are opening up offices and doing this full time from an office. You gotta see this. If you like making money, you're in the right place at the right time for once in your life, but don't mess it up. Don't let this one pass you by like all the other things that you have. The timing right now is now. There is a fortune to be made for the people that get in right now. So we'll see you in the next videos.